Fox News goes to a new low. That's a big thing to say about Fox News. They now do not want children to get a free lunch, literally free lunch. Here's the video.
One of the things that kills me is that now that there's a free lunch program in New Jersey, and it's for everyone, even if you don't need help to send your child's lunch to school. So those kids are all going to grow up thinking, well, lunch is free, right? And then God help the person who comes along and tries to take that away, Larry. You talk about free lunch. I mean, that will never. Once that happens, right? Once it's baked in there, it's never going to.
But it's important what you said. You're going to pay for it with higher taxes and higher inflation. And I think again, common sense Americans know this is not right. They don't want big government socialism. They don't want a welfare state we're all dependent on.
It's a damn shame. You have to laugh, not to cry. Martha McCullum, I've been on Martha's show a few times. Usually she is a silly Billy, but I never thought she would stoop this low. Okay, and with economic advisor, former Trump economic advisor, Larry Kudlow. This is really interesting to me because this discussion should have been in the larger arena of political spending or political maneuvering, but to bring it down to school lunch, I want to remind these folks of something. I really do. One, kids in K through 12 education, they don't pay for their lunches anyway. Their parents do, even if they don't have free lunch, okay? Parents give them money. I know you all are really separated from that reality of most Americans, but that's how it works. Many schools, including City of Atlanta or the Atlanta public school system, they give free lunch. They give it to everybody, right? This is up to the local taxpayers, and they're willing to do this. This is something that is a favored approach. But I want to remind these people of something. While they are debating about free lunch, remember, many of them are Christians. McCullum, she talks about her faith a lot. Well, I think she forgot that Jesus literally gave people free lunch when he fed the 5,000 men, women, and children. Didn't worry about them paying. And it's amazing to me that we debate over programs like this, but you never heard people like that debate over the cost of war. So let me get this right. We have unlimited spending as it relates to killing people and blowing things up. You never debate about the cost of war, but you debate about the cost of feeding those around you. That doesn't make sense. And now you're debating about children. Jackson, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, my thoughts are first and foremost that Larry Kudlow's been wrong about everything he's ever said really publicly and professionally. He's the guy who in 2008 said there'd be no crash, and onward. He's just a broken recorder who just says the same thing over and over again. And imagine just being this dense to think that kids who are just worried about eating when they're hungry are thinking about big government and socialists and tax spending programs. Like, they don't care. They need food so that they can do well in school, and to not be able to see that making sure that children have the nutrition that they need so that they can learn at school, so that they can go on and become productive members of society, just goes to show how useless the Republican Party really is.
Yeah, I mean, how disconnected.
Yeah.